or on a mobile device. Because if we can't track it, we can't pay you. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure we're clear, because the catch is we have to be able to track the purchase, right? Because all shop.com is, Alex, is a sophisticated tracking system. That's what we love about it, right? So we'll teach you all that stuff if you're not familiar with, like, if you're not that savvy with that stuff. We'll show you what are the best stores, where you get the best deals, because we enjoy doing that stuff, because you're in part of a bigger team. You understand? So we'll do the same thing. Then we're each going to get a small portfolio of customers just to have some friends and family shopping through us. Because we already buy stuff, but so do they. And their incentive is we're going to give them cash back, so they're actually going to get it cheaper by going through us. Does that make sense? Because the beauty of it is we don't make our money off the customers. We make our money off the stores who are happy to pay us. We share a portion of it back with the customer, so it's a win-win-win situation. Step 3, we're going to qualify our center. This means we need to accumulate 200 BV of those business line points for our branded products to open up the banks for our business center. The way we do it is with these fast start kits. There's 5 options. Each one of them gives you about $300 worth of our best-selling products. So if you pick, I like the general one because it's going to give you our top 10 selling products. You can try them out, see what you like around your house, but it also gives you the 200 points to qualify your center and 50 extra on each side to get your bank started and improving towards volume. Okay. So now the banks are opened up. Now we're going to start building our 2 teams. There's a BV bank on the left and a BV bank on the right, and an IBV bank on the left and an IBV bank on the right. Okay. This is where the 2 teams are going to get built underneath. Okay. You following me? And now every time they buy stuff, those points are going to flow up and start filling up in your banks. And you like that because that's going to accrue towards commission checks, okay? So, step 4, my favorite step. This is where we as a team are going to help you start building your team. So we're going to help you identify. You have to personally sponsor 1 qualified person on the left and 1 on the right to get the 2 teams started. But we're going to do that as a team. Because if I asked you to explain this tomorrow, could you do it? No, but you don't have to worry about it because Sheila hasn't said 1 word yet. Has she? Not really. We're going to do it together. Alex is here too. We do the same thing. Me and Alex are going to show someone else after this the same thing. You don't have to worry about it because we're going to do it because you're going to become part of our bigger team. You're going to become a partner. And this is fun. That's why we do it. We love to do it this way. So we as a team are going to help you identify Mark and Kate. At this point, you're here, so you're probably already thinking of some people that might be interested, right?
Yeah.
Give me 2 names of people you think you'd like to talk to about this.
Probably my mom and my sister.
What are their names?
Lavinia and Danielle.
Lavinia and Danielle? Mm-hmm. Lavinia and Danielle. So we're going to go talk to Lavinia and Danielle together. Okay? So maybe they're both interested. Now you're activated. You've got your 2 partners. Now everything they buy is going to accrue towards commission. You follow me? Mm-hmm. Now we as a team are going to help Lavinia, your mom, and your sister go out and find their 2 people. Okay. Because why? Their 2 people become our 2 people. Become Sheila's and become Alice's and mine. We do this together. So we as a team are just going to help them do the same thing and duplicate this. 2 lead to 2, lead to 2, lead to 2, lead to 1,000. This is a 2 to 3 year business plan. It's not a get rich quick. In 6 months, you'll be making some money, but the big money is going to come down the road. Are you okay with that?
Yeah, that's good.
But you said you're looking at a long-term thing. You want to be able to retire and live a different lifestyle and get your student loans paid off, so you're okay. I just want to be sure we're clear because sometimes people are looking for this get rich quick thing. This is not that. This is a proven business plan. It usually takes 2 to 3 years to get it to a professional income. That's okay with you?
Yeah, that's
okay, fine. So we're as a team going to help Lavinia and Danielle find their 2 people. And then we're just going to do the same thing with their 2 people until somebody, after a while, if you hear me explain this a few times, like Sheila could explain this right now, but she just wanted me to come and do it because I've done it more than her. And it's fun, and we like to do it. Actually, when we go on our next meeting, Alex is the one who's going to be explaining it because he's done it enough now. He doesn't really need me. I just sit there in case they have any questions that he can't answer. So then we do it. This is how we grow a business. We just duplicate ourselves. So here's a really nice thing. As you build this, you might know more than 2 people, right? You probably have a 3rd person you're thinking of besides your mom and sister, right?
Yeah.
What's the 3rd person's name?
Probably my friend Brianna.
Brianna. Yeah. So let's say we get it going with your mom and your sister and things take off. And then your friend Brianna's interested. Mm-hmm. And she wants to get started too. We don't start another business with Brianna on the left or the right over here on the outside. Mm-hmm. We simply add her to the left or right team down below. So we put Brianna down here, and let's say this is your sister Danielle. Mm-hmm. So now Brianna's down here, and this is Danielle, and you're working with Brianna to help her, or we're working with Brianna to help her get her 2 people. Does Danielle get upset?
No.
No, because who's Brianna connected to? Danielle, you're exactly right. So everything we do with Brianna actually benefits Danielle and everyone in between, including Sheila, including Alex, and including me. So if I'm not available and Brianna and you need someone to show the plan, Alex might go with you instead of me. If Sheila's not around, I might go instead of her. Isn't this? Do you like the way this sounds?
Yeah, it sounds
This is the way it works. And then maybe you have a fourth friend and you place them over here on the other side. Here's the really nice thing. Maybe I have a new partner that I'm going to place, and I can take my partner, put my partner down behind your friend, Brianna. Brianna has no idea what's going on. Brianna wakes up in the morning, she's got 300 points in her bank, she hasn't even made one purchase yet. Do you think she's happy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the beauty of this business. We build this together. We don't care where the volume comes from. People just lead to people, and we all benefit. This is why I love it. The only reason everyone doesn't do this is they don't know they can. And we teach them how to do it because we're trying to get more people, because we're doing a big expansion in the area right now in Texas. We want to show everyone how to do this because the beauty of this business is there's no saturation point. We can all do it. You can have every one of your friends, everyone in your family, everyone in your neighborhood, everyone can do this, and we all become wealthy. And just leveraging each other's buying power. Do you see how it's kind of like a consumer co-op? Like a buying club with customers.
Yeah.
That's the best way for me to explain it. The system searches to infinity. There's no levels. You're going to get credit for every purchase that's connected to you until you cap out at how much? 3,600. Exactly right. You're paying attention. That's awesome. 3,600. And then even after you cap out, it just keeps going. Even though you can't make more money, the further it goes, the more locked in your residual income is. Wouldn't you rather have a secured residual income that's going to pay you for the rest of your life than a quick dollar today? That's what this is about. So how do we get paid? It's really simple. Every Friday night, the computer clicks on, searches to infinity, adds up every little purchase, toilet paper, paper towels, garbage bags, dish soap, cotton balls, Q-tips, toothpaste, deodorant, adds it all up. When you get to 1,200 points on the left in BD products and 1,200 on the right, they throw you a $300 check. Smallest check we write. They direct deposit in your bank account. Same thing happens for the internet shopping. I know Ash, you're a big internet shopper, so you make more IBD checks than BD. But it just depends. Some people focus on different things. But they don't have to get there at the same time. You might get a BD check one week and an IBD check the next. You follow me? But in the IBD takes longer because it's a smaller percentage, so we usually start getting the BD checks first. That's just how it works. But now let it's 1,200 and 1,200. What if you don't get to 1,200 and 1,200? Let's say you only get to 900 on the left and 1,100 on the right. Friday night comes, the computer searches, you didn't quite hit the benchmark, so what they do? You don't get the check. But it doesn't matter because the points roll over into the next week. So the next week you start with 1,100 and 900. So maybe a few people make a few little purchases, not even you, but they bump you over the following Tuesday, and over here on Thursday, someone makes an order, bumps you over 1,200. The following Friday at midnight, guess who gets a $300 check? You do. You didn't even buy anything. That's how it works. It doesn't matter if it takes a week, a month, 6 months, or a year, you're going to get paid. It's just about building the team, expanding distribution by economically connecting other like-minded households like ourselves. You're just becoming part of our team. And we're going to help you grow the team because you become part of the team, so we build the team together. And that's really the beauty of it. So we just keep doing this until you get another 1,200, gets you to 24 and 24, you get another 300 for BD, another 300 for IB, you get the idea, right? 36 and 36. Now, if you did that all in 1 week, if you did 36 and 36 in 1 week, they would deposit $900 from you. That sounds even better, right?
Yeah.
That's what will happen. As it starts to go faster and faster, that's how you'll get paid. They had to cap it somewhere. They chose 5,000 points. That's a 1,400 point jump. So when you get to 5,000 and 5,000, it now resets. That's a little bit more work, but they double the last check to 600 and 600. So you can earn 1,500 BV, 1,500 IBV for $3,000 a week. That sound okay? Now it resets and it starts going again. Now let's talk about how much, because you're here for a business, right? You said you need to make money. Let's talk money. Let's say it takes us a little bit of time, because I told you it's going to take us some time to get this going. Like I told you, Sheila, I know, Sheila, you explained this to an Alex, you know it too when we sit down. It takes time to get this going, right? But let's be conservative. Let's say it takes 6 months to get you through the pay cycle the first time.
Okay.
6 months to find Mark and Kate, or your sister and your mom, and then Brianna, and we get it going. 6 months, and you finally clear the pay cycle, and you've earned $1,500 in commission. Let's just talk the BD points.
Okay.
So you're in $1,500 in 6 months. Well, that's not that impressive. $1,500 in 6 months, you could probably get a part-time job and make more than that. But bear with me. Now it resets to zero and starts accruing again. But now it's not just you and your sister. We got a little team going. So we got a little team on the left, a little team on the right. So if it took us 6 months the first time to get there, how long do you think it takes to do it the second time?
Probably half the time.
It takes about half the time. So now 3 months goes by, you make another 1,500. And it resets. Now we got a little team and a gang going. A little gang and a gang going. We're people are leading the people. We got it rolling. Now it takes us 2 months. Then maybe a month, you make another 15. You start like this.
Yeah.
Then suddenly it's only 3 weeks. Bam, another 1,500. Then 2 weeks, 1,500. Then suddenly every week, you've got enough people on the left, enough people on the right. You got 5,000 points coming up the left, 5,000 coming up the right, you're making 1,500 BV, 1,500 IBV, you're making $3,000 a week. How's that sound? Do you see why it takes 2 to 3 years to get it to this point? It doesn't happen in 6 months. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
See, because I have to stress this because some people want to get rid, they want to make all this money. I said, this is designed more like an annuity. But what you're investing in this is money you already spent. Isn't that better?
Yeah.
And that's really what it is. So here's another nice thing. Since Sheila's bringing you into the business, she's going to be your personal sponsor. Every time she can decide to work with you, and every time she has additional volume, she can actually downward place her volume into you for the next 3 months, for the next quarter, and actually help you cut checks faster. She can help you build this business because we want you to get paid because you said this is a business for you, right? So your partner is going to have a vested interest in helping you get paid. She's going to help you build that business. And as we do this, the next quarter, she might designate another person underneath you. So you're still going to be catching that volume. So this is pretty nice, huh? So not only does she get 100% of what you do, you're going to get 100% of what she does too. And the same with me and Alex, as we bring partners in below and on the team, we're going to designate our people too. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
It's a lot better, right? Here's another thing we'll wrap, but we're coming in for a land.
Okay.
That was 3,000. I said you can cap it at how much?
36.
3600. 600 is missing. Where's it come in? Every time you help one partner on your left and one partner on your right go through the 5,000 points and 5,000 in BV the same way you do, you get a $600 bonus. And the reason JR did that, he wanted to make sure that Sheila, I, and Alex have a vested interest in helping you run your business and help you make as much money as possible. So we're going to be incentivized by helping manage your business till you know how to do it yourself. So you got a team working for you. You're not in this by yourself. I know you said you were familiar with like Mary Kay and those businesses. Unfortunately, in those businesses, they want you to do well, but they can't really help you do it. Here, we build this as a team. You're just going to become a member on our team. Doesn't that sound better? And we're going to work this together so we can all benefit together. One more thing, and we'll wrap it up. When you come in with our Fast Start Kit, you don't get just one center. We're actually going to give you 3. You're going to get a 1, a 2, and a 3. You cannot open the second and third one. There's no additional cost for this, but they're locked in the beginning. You're going to build the first one with your mom and your sister, just like we talked about. Normally, we wouldn't put mom and sis on different sides, but for today, so we're going to build with, let's say, Brianna and your mom,
Okay.
and we're going to build 2 teams to $3,600 a week. Maybe that took us 3-4 years. You're all right with that. Now you're making a good income, $2,100 to $3,600 a week. You're doing pretty good, right? Are you opposed to making more money? Nope. So now you decide you're pretty good at this by now. You know how to explain it. You're actually a professional. You're actually having fun building this. Your team looks up to you. You're respected. You're making a decent income. You may still be a pharmacist because you love it, but that's okay. You do it now because you want to, not because you have to. But now you open up your second center. The fact that we let you place your second one at the top of your left team, your mom or Brianna over here is already built half this business. You don't even have to look at the left side of this. All you have to do is find one more person, Kristen, build one team with Kristen. Guess who's making another $3,600? You are. And all that volume, even though it flows up here, doesn't pay you anymore on the first one. It guarantees your income there, rock solid, residual for the rest of your life. Then when you're done with that one, maybe 7 years down the road, you come over here and open up this one, which is also already half built. You build one more team, you make another $3,600. You basically built 2 more teams. You did twice the work for 3 times the income. Not bad, huh? These 3 centers capped out will make you $10,800 per week. Now, forget about that. Let's forget about $10,800, although you can, because I'm on track to do that, and I know a lot of people that have already done it. But would an extra $1,000 a month coming in right now with a part-time business you can run make a difference for you?
Oh, yeah.
Sure get your student loans paid off quick, wouldn't it?
Yes, it
This business, we can show anybody how to make $1,000 a month in a very relatively short period of time. But if you can make $1,000 a month, you can make $1,000 a week, like Alex. If you can make $1,000 a week, you can make $3,600 or more, like I do. It just takes time. Do you see why it's a 2 to 3 year business model, not a get rich quick? We have to build this team, but the beauty of this is we're going to build it together. So after that, you can open up additional centers. You could have 999. Why you need that many, I don't know. 3 will pay you $500,000. So that's basically it in a nutshell. So let me ask you this, Felicia. I know I went through that fast, and I don't expect you to get it all. But on a scale of 1 to 3, I want you to rate yourself. A 1 would be, I'm not interested for whatever reason, which means I didn't explain it right, so I'll start over. Okay. For whatever reason you're in, maybe it's not for you. That would be fine. A 2 would be, I'm really intrigued. It's not what I thought it was going to be, but I'm interested. I really like the concept. I think maybe I need to get some more information, see it again, but I'm interested. I want to get back together and go